Folk Expo is the annual industry showcase event for English folk groups and acoustic music.
It's about booking. It's about every single delegate that's attending can make a difference to that artist's career.
I've been here a couple of years already, and every year I discover new things, and every year I book some bands.
Had a tremendous time, booked bands, took them back to Malaysia with me, and it went down really well, and here I am again, looking for more bands, more contacts, more ideas.
It's the one I like the most, partly because it's one of the smaller ones, so you get a chance to really engage with people on a social level.
It's a great opportunity for networking as well, where we can all sort of talk to each other and arrange various different things.
Bookers, promoters, agents, all the sort of people that you're normally emailing but not actually meeting in person.
They are the people with decision-making abilities, and so you know that you're not having wasted conversations.
We did 5 really successful events in Bury, and then this year in 2017 we moved to Manchester and hope to have a really excellent time to come over the next few years.
It runs from Thursday afternoon through till the early hours of Sunday morning across a weekend in October.
It partners with a public-facing festival, the Manchester Folk Festival.
What we end up with is a really unique festival to excite delegates who know the industry well, to bring new audiences in for existing artists, and to find space for new artists to have a platform as well.
You can see people on YouTube and listen to them on CDs, but you never quite get the effect on an audience unless you see them live.
It doesn't feel like a showcase, like hiring fair, because it's a proper gig and there's members of the public there, and we just relax into it and do our normal thing.
An event like this is really helpful to kind of raise my profile and try and, you know, increase the volume of gigs that I can do.
Last time we were here at English Folk Expo was in 2015, I think. And we got loads of bookings out of that, and so it's really nice to be asked back.
Last time I was here, we met lots of nice people and got to go and do lots of nice gigs. So hopefully more of the same. That's all right, yeah.
This is our second time performing at the Expo. The first time at Bury was fantastic. It was through a contact we made there that took us to Canada for the first time, and since then we've been to Canada 5 times, touring all over the country, so amazing things can come out of these events for artists like us.
You know, it's also fantastic that there's so many people coming in from around the world to kind of check us out, you know, and that's very exciting, partly because I think you might get some gigs out of it, but also more, I suppose, because a lot of us are quite evangelical maybe about English folk music, so it's really nice to know that by playing here, somehow we're playing to the whole world.
What this event has done actually is given identity to the whole idea of English folk music that never really existed in the past. The Scots and the Irish were very good at that, and then there was a sort of element of kind of everything else that had come out of Britain. Nobody thinks that anymore.
We arrange all sorts of other industry events to keep our delegates entertained and looking at the best English artists. For example, we have delegate showcases, we have trips, we have an international partnership each year which allows artists to come over and showcase to our delegates, which just adds to the variety of the music that people are seeing. We have an independent evaluator that has worked on many of the past English Folk Expos and is working on the one this year in Manchester.
We know that each event will generate around about £2 million worth of bookings. The return on investment is staggering.
If you're interested in coming to English Folk Expo, you can apply via our website, and it is an application process. We want to make sure that the right delegates come to our small event so that they have the best opportunity to network with other incredible delegates and to see the very best of English artists.
Hey, we are the Shackleton Trio, and we play a mixture of folk and traditional music that is, it's rooted in East Anglia. We're all based in Norwich, and we tell stories from the region with our music, and we also play our own compositions, tunes and songs.
call me Lonesome George. They say that I am lonely only, oh. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I go about my daily tasks, I wander and I wonder, am I really the only one? I stop, think and ponder. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. People say I might be 63, they say I might be 98. I forget and they don't know, so we estimate. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. The whalers and the merchant men, they came upon my island, took away my species, no mate now can I find. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I'm the only lonely tortoise, the only lonely tortoise that I know. I'm the only lonely tortoise. I'll have no sons or daughters. I am so lonely only, oh. Thank you.
I think when we play live, we like our audience to feel like they're participating with the band, almost in the performance. So not to feel too formal, but to feel like it's energetic and lively and that they're relaxed and they're joining in with us, having a good time.
In the Shackleton Trio, we started playing, I guess, about 5 or 6 years ago. And these guys came to join me doing a solo folk club gig that I was booked for. And
you couldn't get rid of us.
No.
We've tagged on ever since.
No. But we just really enjoyed playing together, and we're kind of friends before being musicians together, and that's really nice and a really lucky situation to be in, I think.
Good folks of Norwich, what's this all about? Should you take a walk, mind what gates you go out? If you saunter on Mousehold towards the North Stile, you stand a good chance to get shot through your tile. There's no road across Mousehold Heath, no road across Mousehold Heath. There's no road across Mousehold Heath. Well, the bold volunteers, they head up there to fire. The public are ordered a long way to retire, but some are so shaky and some are so shy. No 1 in 100 can shoot a bullseye. There's no road across Mousehold Heath. There's no road across Mousehold Heath. No road across Mousehold Heath. There's a toyman who lives in St. Stephen's close by. When he goes out to shoot, he can't shut his left eye. He's forced to wear on it a shade made of leather, or else when he fires, he shuts both eyes together. There's no road across Mousehold Heath. There's no road across Mousehold Heath. some shoots to the right. Some are so nervous they cannot take sight. So dangerous it is to walk around, for they shot an old donkey going up Silver Road. There's no road that smells so heath. There's no road that smells so heath. There's no road that smells so heath. There's a fine silver cup to be shot for one day, and there will be one that played along this way. But some of them find what a good mark they tried. They shot into bull close and not the bullseye. There's no road that smells so heath. 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 There's no road that smells hold heath.
We're recording our third album at the moment, so we're
Yeah.
kind of, which feels like quite an important one for us at this point in our kind of musical life with each other. So I think the identity of the band has really settled down over the last year or two, and it's nice to feel like we can kind of celebrate that with a new album.
Yeah, it feels good. That should be due for release towards the end of the year, September, October time. We'll be touring that next year. And yeah, just looking forward to getting playing again. The Shackleton Trio. Thanks to Nick Zapardi on the mandolin. And of course a big thanks to Aaron Bennett on the guitar. Hey! touring that we have not missed?
People always say the driving, but I genuinely have missed driving to Scotland and back for a show.
Nick snoring in the back of a Mondeo and dribbling everywhere.
Yeah, I'm also always hungry, so not touring means I can eat all the time. I can't do that if I'm in the back of a Mondeo, so just Belvita biscuits and that's it. So yeah, it's nice. I've not missed a Belvita. So.
Hello, my name's Maz O'Connor and I'm a singer-songwriter. I work in acoustic music, but I also like to push the boundaries of that sound by introducing electronic elements. And with my lyrics, I'm really interested in telling stories through my songs. So sometimes my songs are my own experiences, but a lot of the time they're influenced by stories that have happened to people I know, or they're influenced by fiction, or they're kind of imagined characters and personas. Wondering where he's gone, if he's found another or if he's staying strong, praying that the rain will one day cleanse his mind. And Lord knows I'm not the praying kind. I threw a stone deep into the lake, trying to give my wishing some weight. Wish to swim when the weather is fine, and Lord knows I'm not the wishing kind. Lay me down quietly, lay me down low, lay me down softly, lay me down slow. How I am weary, I need to rest my bones. If he could only hear me, he'd know. Words, 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 how you do me wrong. Can't bring him home when he's so long gone. Now I'm telling empty tales and singing empty songs. Words, 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 you do me wrong. I long for silence, now I long for night. I long for one long gone from my sight. Long for the rain to cleanse his mind and mine. Lord knows I've been a longing kind. Lay me down quietly, lay me down low, lay me down softly, lay me down slow. How I am weary, I need to rest my bones. If he could only hear me, he'd know. If he could only hear me, he'd know. But he's gone down where I will never follow. He's gone down where I will never go. How I
could only hear me, he'd know. If he could only hear me, he'd know.
A lot of the time I tour solo, just me and my guitar. But with new albums and new projects, I like to try new lineups. And with every album, I'm kind of trying out new sounds and experimenting with different lineups. So tonight, I've got Will Gardner with me, who I've been writing songs with during lockdown. He's on piano and on synths. And this is our first time tonight playing those songs together live, which is really exciting. So hopefully we'll play together live more. And then I've also got JP on bass, who I've played with lots of different lineups. And then tonight we've got Jim on drums. But my lineup really depends on what the project is and what the kind of situation is, because I also play solo a lot as well.
Each night is a blessing. It reminds me to pray for time everlasting, whatever form that may take. You plead with the half-light. You want to believe. I woke to your shadow, thought you were a dream. Whenever you leave, I want you to stay. Oh, what an unholy mess we've made. Don't give up now, don't lose your faith, 'cause we've almost reached some kind of grace. Each kiss is a relic. It reminds me to wait for love everlasting and a piece of you to stay. The stars are forgetting, they forgive our mistakes. They rain from the ceiling, they cover your face. Whenever you leave, I want you to stay. Oh, what an unholy
So far, I have written and released 3 albums. I released my first album in 2014, and I released my latest album just in 2019, right before lockdown. And with each album, like I say, I'm sort of exploring different worlds and different stories, and each album sort of has a concept for me. And the concept that I'm working on at the moment for the album that I'm working on right now, in fact, that I'm hoping will be ready to release later this year, the concept is around the walks that I've been taking around London during 2020, because walking was one of the only things that we could do, right? And I live in South London, and I would go for these long walks and try and sort of collect these stories and collect characters and ideas for songs. And I've put them together into this album of like different stories from different parts of London, and lots of the songs like reference particular places in London and have particular characters, and some of the characters like recur in different songs, and the sounds as well, that we're trying to create almost like a soundscape for the city. So that's kind of my latest project, and I'm hoping that that will be ready for release in the autumn of 2021.
Jessica, do you remember staying up late on the weekend watching Stand By Me? Tastes like coal, the red wine you stole from your father mixed with water makes the movie funny. Do you think we would have been in love if we had been allowed? Jesus hates that kind of thing, and no one's like that in this town except Father Hayes, who sleeps alone. Feels it heavy, feels it tight, creeping through his lonely bones in the night. Jessica, won't you drive me down to the beach in your old car one more time? We're 17 and I can do anything. I can do anything when I'm with you. I can feel everything. I can feel everything with you. How we cried when we learned he died. How the boy inside the movie didn't live to 24. I ran like his name into shards of rain. I was frightened of the feeling, ran till I reached my front door. Didn't know what was allowed, thought that we would go to hell, slip and slide beneath the earth. Was it a dream? I couldn't tell. Woke up next to Father Hayes, you prayed to God to save his skin, throwing rain back at your window, let me in. Jessica, won't you drive me down to the beach in your old car one more time? We're 17 and I can do anything. I can do anything when I'm with you. I can feel everything. I can feel everything with you. Looking out across the water, dream I'm running back. Jessica, won't you drive me down to the beach in your old car one more time? We're 17 and I can do anything. I can do anything when I'm with you. I can feel everything. I can feel everything with you.
The part of touring that I have not missed, I think, is probably feeling stuck to my phone all the time. Because the thing about touring is you're sort of always waiting for the next thing. So you're either like in the travel lodge waiting to get into the van or the car or however you get into the next place, or you're in the car waiting to get to the place, you're at the venue waiting for the sound check, and all of these like times are opportunities for me to just scroll mindlessly on my phone, which makes me feel like crap. So I've really noticed that not doing that this year is just, it makes such a difference to how I feel. And I need to, like, when I start touring again, I really need to find a way of keeping my fingers from just doing this, like, mindless scrolling. I'll probably take up knitting or colouring in or something.
So we're Lady Masery, and we've been playing for 11 years together now. And we started off, the kind of central thing about our band is that we sing vocal harmonies. There's, on every song we do, there's 3 voices, and that's a big integral part of our sound. We started off kind of looking at more traditional music, I'd say, kind of 10 years ago, and looking at song traditions from different countries, and then I suppose we kind of found our way with material that really resonates with us. So even if it's traditional material, we look at songs that have themes, maybe themes to do with women's struggles, and yeah, just themes that resonate with us because they're still relevant now, I'd say. And then sort of through that, we've all started to write our own material as well. And we all play instruments too, so we've developed quite a big sound. I think it sounds like more than 3 people when we're on stage. But there's a lot of, we have a lot of love for really kind of making a big collective sound with voices, and that's kind of running through our music a lot.
Shook a star from its place. Then joined the robin, sly bird bold. She'll sing from the spring till the year grows old. Her song drove the darkness from the skies. She sang until the sun did glimmer in her eyes. Then joined the skylark rising high. Her trills rang out and did paint the sky. She led the song through the fields and trees, and as she died, set the morning free. Sing up, sing out, sing up, breathe deeply in the grip of the night. Set the morning world, rising, 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 drew summer near. Sing out, sing out, sing out, breathe deeply when times are hard. Draw the summer near. As the sun sank low, the shadows grew long. The nightingale made a mournful song. She sang for her sisters who sing no more. She sang for the voiceless, though her heart grew sore. But in the dying rays of the evening sun, the starlings rise and they join as one. They move and swirl as one. They dance in place of the sun. They are darting and swooping and diving and turning and rising and swooping and diving in chorus, united and swooping, diving to shine in the face of the night. Sing up, sing out, sing up, know your song. When the sun sinks low, breathe deeply.
Because we're all instrumentalists as well as singers, and kind of came together, as instrumentalists and singers, the way we approach songs and our voices, it's very much as, it's almost like you were just saying, it's like there's 6 people in our band, because there's our 3 voices and then there's whatever else is going on.
Yeah.
So Hannah's like our percussion and accordion, I'm on fiddle and banjo, Hazel's on multiple things, harp, harmonium. So like, I think something in our music we love to play with is texturally changing a lot and really treating each song with, you know, what atmosphere, what sonic world will bring this song most to life.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have 6 things to play with there all the time. So
It's a whole range, isn't it? And playing with the power and the size of that, from the smallest bits to the biggest sound we can make.
Yeah.
So important.
We've got a wide depth of field.
So we'll continue with another song that comes from kind of old collections. And this, a few years ago, we were involved in a 10-piece project called Songs of Separation, where 5 musicians from England and 5 from Scotland went and spent 6 days on the Isle of Egg in the Inner Hebrides. And we made an album on the theme of separation and unity, and we all kind of went to the island with different ideas and different kind of approaches to the idea of separation. And the one I wanted to kind of look into was our separation from land and the natural world. And I found this text in an old archive. It's on a broadside, kind of old print. And it was written by a man called Uriah Smart. And the full title of the song is A Poor Man's Lamentation on Equality and Love. And so I set it to this tune. So this is Poor Man's Lamentation.
angels fit. Oh, were it not for the unquiet race that thickly tenants sit, there is enough for all, and much besides to spare. Yet hundreds daily, hourly fall from want and war and care. The poor men work and plough and till and cultivate the soil. The rich men reap and spend at will the profits of their toil. Why is it thus we did create lords, senators and kings, to trample down their fellow men as mean and soulless things? Filled thee with despair. The earth would be a holy place as paradise above, could we but teach the human race equality and love. The earth would be a holy place as paradise above, could we but teach the human race equality and love. The earth would be a holy place as paradise above, could we but teach the human race equality and love.
I think we've been, over the past 10 years, we've been very steadily building a very loyal fan base who have stuck with us. They've stuck with us through the pandemic as well.
Yeah,
we've done a lot of online stuff. We've felt very lucky that we've all been able to be quite comfortable and supported throughout this, because we've spent 10 years building a fan base and being very loyal to them at the same time. So I think hopefully what we'd like to happen is that after the pandemic's finished and things are able to open up properly, is that we can just take that thing that we always sort of knew we had, but now we're like really sure, and we can just kind of lift it and maybe bring more people in, go on the road again, you know, meet them all again, sing for them, thank them.
Yeah.
just carry on. That's all we want to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we're in the stages at the moment of creating material for a new album. So kind of songs we were dreaming up before the pandemic, and also new ideas that are coming out since then, and the way we're reflecting on it. So we're really excited. It's been a few years since we've had a studio album, so there's kind of lots of energy building there, and I think hopefully next year we'll have one out.
fighting of the women chained to the railings. Rest now, rest. Rest now, rest. You worked to keep our city brighter in all the wars when all the men were fighting, singing up, calling out for roses, breaking in the big machine. Rest now, rest. Rest now, rest. Rest knowing that we call your names She runs, answering a call. Her sister standing on a ground that's shaking, and with an old gun in her hand, her body falls on the edgelands of the east where dawn is breaking. We'll climb to the top of the mountain. The top is the best place for seeing how far we've come now, how far we're going, till there is room enough to let the truth in. Then we will rest. Then we will rest. Then we will rest. Rest knowing that we made our daughters
It's the pack down. The load in is kind of exciting because it's a
Yeah.
gig, but then you've done a gig and you're tired and you're like, oh.
You look at the stage like,
No one else is going to pack that down for us. Maybe that can be our main aim next. Get some roadies.
Roadies.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's the main aim. Main aim.
I'm Faye Heald and I'm a folk singer from Keighley in West Yorkshire, and I got into music as a kid around the folk scene, so I grew up with the people and the community side, and I sort of just developed and now sing on big stages and record albums. because I love the music and the community, I want people to understand the music and get into it. So I'm always fascinated by what audiences do get out of it and why they like this music. So I want them to feel connected to a sense of English culture. I want them to just enjoy it. I want them to sing along. I want them to have a giggle as well and have a laugh.
Wife, they lived in London town, and they had children 1, 2, 3, and mad they were each one, brave boys, mad they were each one. Oh, father was mad and mother was mad, children were mad beside, and they all jumped onto a mad, mad horse, and so madly they did ride, brave boys, so madly they did ride. Oh, they rode all night and they rode all day, never one of them fell. They rode so madly all of the way till they came to the gates of hell, brave boys, they came to the gates of hell. The devil was glad for to see them so mad, he kindly led them in, but he soon grew mad for to see them so glad, so we led them out again, brave boys, we led them out again. Oh, there was a mad man and he had a mad wife, they lived in London town, and they had children 1, 2, 3, and mad they were each one, brave boys, mad they were each one.
I normally tour with Sam Sweeney, Rob Harbron and Ben Nichols, and I've got Rob and Ben here tonight, but Sam's got another gig, so Miranda Rutter is depping for him, and she plays viola and fiddle beautifully. So it's pretty much like what you'll get, but without a Sam.
I shall go into a high with sorrow, sigh and with mickle care. I shall go into a high with sorrow, sigh and with mickle care. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I shall go into a crow with sorrow, sigh and the blackest throw. I shall go into a crow with sorrow, sigh and the blackest throw. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I shall go into a cat with sorrow, sigh and a jet black shot. I shall go into a cat with sorrow, sigh and a jet black shot. And I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. going to a high where sorrow, sigh and mickle care. I shall go into a high where sorrow, sigh and mickle care. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again. I go to the devil in the devil's name and stay till I come home again.
I'm an academic as well as a singer, and I work at Sheffield University. So my next big project I'm wanting to do is expand what we think about English heritage, because at the moment it's very closed on sort of white rural culture, and that doesn't really reflect the state of the nation now or how it has been for the last few hundred years. So my next project is to sort of pick at that bit. I love the music, I love the community, but I think we can maybe grow.
Gypsy Davy come through the woods a-singing so loud and merry. The green ringed all around him rang, and he won the heart of a lady. How old are you, me pretty fair miss? How old are you, my lady? She answered him down by the riverside, I'll be 16 next Sunday. Come go with me, me pretty fair miss, come go with me, my lady. I'll take you over the country wide, you never shall want for money. So she kicked off her high-heeled shoes, all made of Spanish leather. She pulled on her low-flat shoes, and they rode off together. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. It was late at night when the squire came home, inquiring for his lady. The servants all around him said, she's gone to Blackjack Davy. Go saddle for me, me milk-white steed, the black one's not so speedy. They rode all night to the broad daylight and overtook his lady. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. How can you leave your house and land, your feather bed and baby? How can you leave your husband, man, to go with Blackjack Davy? Very well can I leave me feather bed, I'm sorry to leave my baby. Much better can I leave me husband, man, to go with Blackjack Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. I won't come back, me darling dear, I won't come back, me honey. I wouldn't give a kiss from Davy's lips for you, nor all your money. So she pulled off a milk-white glove, all made of Spanish leather. She's gave to him a lily white hand and bade farewell forever. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. She soon ran through a silken gown, a feather bed and stockings. The gold ring from her fingers gone, and she was left with nothing. Oh, once I had a house and land, a feather bed and baby, but now I'll lie on the cold grey ground with a gypsy dancing round me. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy. Raggle-taggle gypsy, gypsy, raggle-taggle gypsy Davy.
I've not missed not having enough vegetables. I suppose it's all food related. It's all got to be food related. It's really hard to find vegetables sometimes on the road. So yeah, have me. That's a bit of a shit answer. We'll just cut it there.
We were called the Beatles.
Then we changed it to Led
Rolling
Zeppelin.
Stone, yeah. And, yeah.
We are Ezio, and this is the titular Ezio. I'm his something.
Best friend, confident, and extraordinary virtuoso.
I'm the idiot guitar player. Yeah. And my name is Booger. And this has been our 400th year, it feels like. Probably our 20-something year of playing together.
And we've been playing a long
Longer
time.
than that, actually.
Do you want to hear a lockdown written song? Okay. Sometimes a dream, it seems so real. You wake up not sure what it is you feel. All you know is that something's changed. All you know is that you're feeling strange. Sometimes these things feel so wrong. They're so hard they won't bend at all. And every line sounds like a lie, or like a truth we're trying to disguise. I know you got your secrets, and I'm gonna keep all mine. Sometimes the night feels so new. Feels like there's nothing that you can do. You just let it, like you could fly, while you're standing there staring up at the sky. Sometimes this car drives so sweet, it decides which way we're gonna go and who we're gonna meet. And I'm just a passenger without a care, 'cause I know wherever we go, you'll probably be there. And I might seem unexcited. Well, I've learned how to keep control. Some girls shine, some girls don't. Some do the things that the others won't. Some are fast, some are true, and the best ones still sparkle even when they're blue. Sometimes these strings feel so right. They know how they're gonna make me feel at night. I'm just a passenger without a care, 'cause I know whatever song I play, you'll probably be there in. I might seem unexcited, well, I've learned how to keep control. Some girls shine, some girls don't. Some do the things that the others won't. Some are fast, some are true, and the best will still sparkle even when they're blue. shine. Some girls don't. Some do the things that the others won't. And some are fast, some are true, and the best ones still sparkle even when they're blue.
This has always been the nucleus, and we've added rhythm sections in different ways.
As the situation dictates.
Yeah, and it's like
we'll adjust to it. But yeah, as Ezio said, the core of it, it started out just as the two of us, and we've actually, we've had some very good musicians play with us.
Yeah, for many years Peter Van Hook played with us, who played with Van Morrison for years, and Michael and Mechanics. He was our drummer.
As was Alex Reeves, who's the drummer in Elbow now.
Played for many years. We've always been fortunate in that really good musicians are happy to play with us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're just a ball, and you're just a girl. Moon, moon, you're just a ball. God knows he's on the playing pool. Prayer, you're a long distance call. Hope springs eternal, leaves me to stare at the moon. Name, you're nothing more. Face, you're only skin and bone. Voice, you've been to heaven and back by the time I hear you on the telephone. House, the one that I was born in. I read somewhere you spin at 600 miles an hour, son. It's obvious you're stolen. Don't burn out a fire. Burn just as long as you can. Thighs, you're just a walking bond. I know we bond out of fear. Song, you're just a moon stare talking. Laughter, you're the smile that he can't hear. Pain, you're my self-defense. Love, how can I love or hate you when you say that I haven't got common sense? Honesty, I know that you're rewarded. Lies, you're rewarded as well. Money, once they get you hoarded, they try to convince me you can buy me happiness and health. Power is what excites you. I wish that I did as well. Meek, you think that you shall inherit. In that case, I think I'd rather be in here. You're just a ball. And you're a girl.
one of the most pleasurable things of when we used to do tours and gigs is we've always been very, because we started off in small places where you couldn't escape backstage, we became very used to just mingling with the crowd. And so the ETHR experiences, they get to meet us, and then we'd be selling T-shirts or a CD or anything. And you get to know people and you talk to people, and it's kind of really good for your mental health rather than being at a distance. You get, and because you start to understand what people, they can tell you what they like, what they didn't like and stuff. And it affects what you do and how you do it, because you kind of, you want people to leave happy, like referred back to the first question. That's why it's difficult to answer, because it's such a big question that any short answer would have been inadequate, really. So you do get to, when you just interacting with the audience, I think is one of the most important things we do, and why we've managed to keep doing this for 30 years, because we're kind of like, you have a loyal audience because they respond to the fact that, you know, you give yourself kind of, we're kind of a generous act, if you know, we don't keep them at arm's length, and so, you know.
And money as well.
Yeah, and then you get paid.
The money. Then just the suitcases full of cash.
Okay, yeah.
I've developed, I don't know about you over lockdown, I've developed a crystal meth habit, but you know, that's expensive. I know you like Fabergé.
I like lead crystal, you know the little mice you put on top of the tea?
Yeah, I know you like that. Fabergé as well, I know you're a fan of the Fabergé.
Oh, the eggs. Oh,
yeah, the eggs, yeah.
There are many things I don't want you to know, places I've been where you don't need to go. There are many words you won't hear me say, though I know that pretty soon you're gonna hear them anyway. And you don't have to be braver than you are, and it's okay to be scared sometimes, and you don't have to remember who you are. Everybody forgets sometimes. I don't want you to have to search for me in a crowded place that's silent. But if you should be standing there next to me when I suffer something violent, you don't have to be braver than you are, and it's okay to be scared sometimes. You don't have to remember who you are. Everybody forgets sometimes. And if they give you something that was mine, and it gets lost or broken, well, that's just fine. 'Cause all you need is a heart that's light, and a place that's safe for you to lay your head at night. And if you want, you could reach the moon on the things you're feeling. I felt that too. And you don't have to be braver than you are. It's okay to be scared sometimes. You don't have to remember who you are. Everybody forgets sometimes.
My name is Paul Simmons, and I started playing guitar in 1978. It's been a mighty long way. I started playing punk rock music, and sometimes I still do, but then gravitated towards playing more sort of roots-based music, and that was a journey that pretty much started, to be honest with you, truthfully, is probably Bruce Springsteen's album Nebraska, probably, was from that moment on. I thought this was great storytelling, you know, started getting interested more in acoustic music, and so from that moment on I've just followed it through, and I'm still learning now.
And I'm Naomi Bedford, and I first started singing really as a very small child, kind of 4 or 5 years old. My mum used to teach me very long, kind of 17, 18 verse, very inappropriate folk stories. And I've just been singing ever since, really, and I've kind of been in bands since I was a teenager. And Paul and I have been playing together for about 12 years,
Yep.
something like that.
We're the MySpace people, aren't we? If anyone remembers that. We hooked up on MySpace,
We did.
as they used to say.
I was a fan of Paul's band, his other band that he's in, The Men They Couldn't Hang. So I was a fan of his band, so I was particularly excited when he asked me to do some backing vocals for...
He took over and became the lead
Yeah.
vocal, and I became the backing vocal.
One morning, the weather being fine, mother and her daughter went out to take the air, and as they were walking, the maid began to vow, I will be married. I'm in the notion now. Oh daughter, 'tis hold your foolish tongue. What makes you want to marry? Don't you know you're too young? I'm 16, mother dear, and that you must allow. I will be married. I'm in the notion now. In the notion now. In the notion now. Suppose you were to try, dear, but could not find a man. Never mind, mother dear, there is Miller Sam. He called me milk and honey. He called me honey girl. I will be married. I'm in the notion now. Suppose he was to fool you like he's done before. Never mind, mother dear, there are plenty more. There is Jack the farmer whistling to his plow. I will
nation now.
I think we have quite a variety of music within our set as well, because we kind of cover both English folk and a kind of Americana-y kind of sound. We have a quite kind of eclectic sound within our live setting, so I think the audience get quite a variety of experiences. Also, I think as well as having quite a few kind of quite uplifting, fast-paced, kind of quite funky, shindiggy songs, I think we have quite a lot of intricate, lyrical, storytelling, thought-provoking songs. Lots of... Yeah.
But also, I mean, and the key fact is that Naomi does pain very, very well as a vocalist. You know, she really is a highly emotional singer, and people enjoy that. You know, they want to feel that. And I think that...
I don't think I deliberately do pain.
No, it's just your natural voice. It makes people feel themselves.
So it's just a happy little song. And it's called Canacona Bound.
When I quit my no-count job, rise up through the fog, sleep on an old beach log, I'm Canacona bound. Take my own sweet time, drink my own sweet wine, hear those Christmas chime, Canacona bound. Hey, oh. Don't watch those yoga mamas, work those Harry Rabbits, working on my karma, Canacona bound. Get my junk from Lola, she comes from Angola, she sells cherry cola, Canacona bound. Woo-hoo. Hey, oh. Listen to the ravens, listen to the crows on Canacona roads. Woo-hoo. That train from Bangalore, hoots right past my door, just on the Patna shore, Canacona bound. Watch those ragged hounds run through the ragged town, raising a ragged howl, Canacona bound. Oh, hey. Listen to the ravens, listen to the crows on Canacona roads. Woo-hoo. Hey, oh, Canacona bound.
We mostly tour on our own as a duo, but we also tour quite frequently as a four-piece. So with Donna and Richie that we have here, they've been singing with us for many years. In fact, I've been singing with Donna for about 25 years. We do often play with a full band as well, don't we? We have...
Well, tonight we've made this decision kind of a little bit, maybe bravely, you could say. That was very brave. Prime Minister, but we're debuting, you know, two guys, Phil and Scott, banjo and double bass. This is their first proper gig with us, really.
Throughout lockdown, we've been recording a new album, and most of it is written by us. We've got a couple of traditional songs on there, but we're hoping to have that album out, hoping by the end of this year.
Autumn, I hope.
Yeah, if time allows, if, you know...
It's called?
the album is called, or it's going to be called Strange News Has Come to Town. And yeah, we're hoping that's going to be out at the end of the year. We've also got, we've been working towards doing a traditional album as well, of sort of English, Scottish, traditional songs, which we're hoping to work on more towards the end of, for next year really.
Strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news, strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news. The blacksmith courted me 9 months and better. Barely won my heart, wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hand, he looked so clever. And if I was with my love, I would live forever. Oh, where has my love gone? His cheeks like roses. He's gone across the sea, gathering primroses. I'm afraid the shining sun it might burn and scorch his beauty. And if I was with my love, I would do my duty. Strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news, strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news, strange news has come to town. Strange news is carried. Strange news flies up and down. My love is married, and I wish them both much joy, but they don't hear me. And if I was with my love, I would do my duty. What did you promise me when you lay beside me? You said you'd marry me and you'd not deny me. I said I'd marry you, it was only to try you. So bring your witness, love, and I'll not deny you. Strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news, strange news has come to town. Strange news, strange news.
Well, I've not missed promoters saying to me, we've got no budget for that. That no longer happens.
And I've definitely not missed being at Clapham Junction station at 3:30 a.m. waiting for the first train out. You know, I haven't missed that, but I dare say that'll happen again.
Apart from that, we've missed everything.
Yeah, of course.
So we're dying to get back out there and play. Yeah, dying to get back out and play the festivals and
bring along.
Live gigs.
Yeah.
There'll always be a mother, there'll always be a child, there'll always be a garden to grow your seed a while. But when that seed is blooming, the sun high in the sky, a bell will ring upon the wind. It's time to say goodbye. Plant the seed and watch it grow. Pass it on and let it go. Maybe you'll be somebody's endless song before you're gone. This is a very small garden, but no smaller than the world. We will be here but a second. We will grow and we will learn. We will dance here and be merry. Let all grief refrain, for we may or we might never all meet here again. Light the fire and watch it grow. Catch the spark and let it go. Maybe you'll be somebody's endless song before you're gone. Plant the seed and watch it grow. Pass it on and let it go. Maybe you'll be somebody's endless song before you're gone. Light the fire and watch it grow. Catch the spark and let it go. Maybe you'll be somebody's endless song before you're gone. 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 Before you're gone.
Well, we are Katy Doherty and the Navigators. This is Dave, I'm Katy, this is Shona, and I am a folk singer-songwriter. Shona, what do you do?
I play the fiddle and sing a little bit
Sing a
from
bit.
now and again.
And I play the melodeon.
And you sing.
And I do a bit of BVs. Strictly backing vocals.
So, we play uplifting, heartwarming songs to sing along to, come out feeling positive and full of life, hopefully. Do you agree?
I agree.
Do you
Yeah.
agree? Yeah. Well, I always feel good after playing.
Tiny little shoes underneath the table, so much more to lose. Don't know if I'm able, beating on a drum, singing out my name, waiting for my voice to ease the pain like something else. New kind of feeling, digging up the past, giving life a meaning, holding on so tight, all fingers and thumbs trying to take flight, so young and strong. And who knows where your feet will land, but we will sing your heart out to be the ground on which you stand. We will sing your heart out. 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 Take a little time and find your own space. Fill it up with love, everything you make. Take a little time and find your own space. Fill it up with love, everything you make. And who knows where your feet will land, but we will sing your heart out to be the ground on which you stand. We will sing your heart out. 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 We will sing your heart We will sing your heart out. This is your bit. We will sing your heart out. We will sing your heart out. Beautiful. We will sing your heart out. A bit louder. We will sing your heart out. We will sing your heart out. We will sing your heart out. We will sing your heart. Tiny little shoes underneath the table, so much more to lose. Don't know if I'm able, beating on a drum, singing out my name, waiting for your voice to ease the.
I would like them to feel part of our kind of club. So we are called Katy Doherty and the Navigators, but the Navigators are not exclusively these two here. So we like our audiences to feel part of something. We often invite them to be part of our music videos. We do projects outside of our concerts. We have flash mob choirs quite often as well. So we consider everyone who joins in with us to be a navigator. So we want them to feel welcome. We want them to feel part of something. We want them to feel uplifted. We had a really fantastic year, 2019.
Breakthrough year.
Breakthrough year, yeah. So we released our first album as a trio called And Then to a sellout crowd at Stage Gateshead in the northeast of England, which is where 2 out of 3 of us are based. Shauna's over
I've
in-
lived in Newcastle quite a number of years, so it feels it's a home.
Yeah,
It's a
home from home.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we went on to play a live session on Mark Radcliffe's show. We did an extensive national tour in the UK in the summer, taking in festivals such as Manchester Folk Festival and Cambridge Folk Festival. And then we continued our tour into the autumn. And then everybody knows what happened in 2020. We were due to go back out on a big summer tour. We were also due to go over to Europe in the autumn. And in the summer we were booked for festivals. And we also had a musical going to Ireland.
That's right.
Yeah, on tour. So, yeah. So we're looking forward to all of that coming back.
Like never before. Everything changed all at once, every heart at the door. Nothing's the same, how can we carry on like before? Heaven knows how we got here. We're on fire with so much fear. The world be waiting. How long can we stand still? Take me to a place where there's no cold-hearted liars, no leaders wielding fire, and we're rising up like never before. We all want to be there now. We all want to be here now, where they mean what they say and feel what they play like never before. Like never before. There's never been more of a reason to reach out for more. To hear each other right down at the core. Heaven knows where we're headed, but we have to get over this wall. How long will the world be waiting? They say and feel what they play like never very much, Shauna Mooney, Dave Gray.
I love touring, especially with two lovely ladies who are well kept. Oh, God. Cut! For God's sake. And maybe we should finish on a smoulder, right, to the camera, right? Look away, 3, 2, 1, and then look at the camera, but with a smoulder.
I can't look at you then.
No, well, well, look away, and then we'll look at the camera. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
You get the idea. Yeah.
No one in their right mind is going to book us.
Right, I know. Well, I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope they will. I hope they will. I mean, hope not. I mean, hope they will.